Hey everyone, Jen from Creative Recruiters here. In today's vlog, I wanted to acknowledge the elephant in the room. During a quiet market, why is it that it takes recruiters like myself, guilty as charged, forever to get back to candidates? It's definitely a real issue, and it's not something that we wear with a badge of honor or pride. In an ideal world, I'd love to multiply myself, and then that way I can get back to everyone that reaches out to me. But unfortunately, a cloning machine hasn't been invented as of yet. Anywho, me taking ownership aside, and in all seriousness, a recruiter's life is a hectic one. We do our best to get back to people, but it's not always possible to do so in a timely manner. So what are some ways you can start connecting with recruiters and essentially just getting our attention? That's what I will be covering in today's vlog in a little bit more detail. So I received an email a few weeks ago from a candidate I hadn't been in touch with before, and their approach was absolutely perfect. They were recently open to work and had been doing the rounds in, reaching out to recruiters such as myself. What made them stand out to me was that their email covered all of the bases that needed to be covered. Would you like to know what those covered bases are? I'll go into that now. Their CV and portfolio was included, their salary expectation or hourly rate, and what they were looking for in terms of their next job, whether it be freelance, contract, or permanent roles was included, as well as their availability and what they were seeking in their next role, like sort of career aspirations and things like that. As a recruiter, receiving these kinds of emails makes my life a breeze. This ensures we have all the key info we need, so although we may not be able to respond with an available job right away, we can keep you in mind and know your preferences for when the right role does arise. That covers a general reach out. So say, for example, you're expressing interest in a specific role and you've made sure your application is tailored to the specific job description. In that case, all you need to do is apply. You're more than welcome to call or email directly about the job ad, but honestly, if you're the right fit, we'll be in touch. And your application will show that as long as it's tailored to the job ad. A follow-up phone call or email won't necessarily change that reality if you don't meet the job criteria. Essentially, as recruiters, our role is to find the closest match possible. So if you're that match, we'll certainly reach out. But it's also good to keep in mind that sometimes jobs get filled really quickly or the client no longer requires our services, and that's why you may not hear back either. So I hope this vlog helps and sheds some light on the life of a recruiter and provides a bit of transparency for you out there looking for a role. It's a tough job market out there for most, which means that we are getting contacted quite a lot more than usual. That being said, we truly emphasize with your situation, and I personally will do my best to get back in touch with people if you've reached out recently, or even if your message may have gotten lost in my overflowing inbox. Next week, I'll share some info, in an article, as well as providing some more tips in order to stand out to recruiters. Thank you as always for listening. Hope this was helpful. Bye.